If you would like to know how to optimize your energy completely naturally, you clicked on the right video. Hi, I'm Dr. Cori Stern, and welcome to my channel, Take Control of Your Health. If you have not yet had a chance to subscribe, but you are thinking about doing so, please hit the subscribe button now, as that's my reward for putting this information out for you. Hit the like button if the information was helpful to you. And last and most importantly, please share this video with anyone you know that you think would benefit from the information in it. So I'm doing this video from my couch, as you can see, because my dog and I were just cuddling, and I don't know, I didn't feel like leaving him. So I hope that it turns out okay. So let's get into today's topic. This is my next installment in What's in Your Supplement Cabinet and all about energy. So there's a lot of causes of low energy. You know, we're not going to be talking about how to figure out what's causing your low energy and fixing the root cause. We're going to be talking about supporting your energy while you're working on improving your health. Causes of low energy can be poor nutrition, right? Nutritional deficiencies can cause low energy. When you have nutritional deficiencies, you can have organ dysfunction. So, for example, if you're iodine deficient, your thyroid might not be working properly, and that can really cause low energy and fatigue. If your heart is not pumping enough blood, if your circulation is poor, that can lead to a loss of stamina and vitality. Your adrenal glands, I've talked about adrenal glands many times in many different videos, and if your adrenal glands are depleted, you're going to feel fatigued. Of course, poor sleep can contribute to low energy. Stress can drain you, which can also drain your adrenal glands and other organs, your heart. So it's all connected. And then dehydration. Being dehydrated can make you feel tired. So all of those things are contributing factors and something that you should be paying attention to. Because I think you've probably heard me say this before, you cannot out supplement a bad diet. You can't take supplements in place of sleep. You can't take them in place of water and staying hydrated. These are supplements. Supplements are supplemental to the other important health habits that you should be either already doing or developing. But I'm going to talk about my 3 favorite supplements in relation to energy. So the first one, I'm going to do a screen share, see how quickly I can do this. All right. So the first one I want to talk about is called Tribulus. And Tribulus is an herb that is often used for, it's often associated with men's sexual health and sexual functioning. And it is true that it does help with that, and it helps with women's sexual health and functioning as well. And of course, if you don't have energy, if you're fatigued all the time, then you don't have energy for sex either. So if you are sexually active and fatigued, Tribulus would really help you. So for men, it's like, we call it a natural Viagra. It increases libido. It actually increases the quality of sperm, and it can help with erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation. And it's believed to do this by in boosting your body's production of nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is a substance that is very important for overall health because it dilates your blood vessels. So it increases blood flow. It allows blood to reach where it needs to go. In the case of erectile dysfunction, it increases blood flow to be able to have an erection. And just as an aside, it also helps with high blood pressure, because when you increase or dilate your blood vessels, the pressure inside those blood vessels decreases. And nitric oxide does other things in the body. It strengthens your immune. It has something to do with your immune health, with your neurologic health. So Tribulus, in its effects of increasing your nitric oxide, has a lot of other health benefits. In female sexual health, it increases libido, even in, postmenopausal women who often complain about a loss of sex drive. And one of the things it does is it makes sex more pleasurable. So it increases the, let's say, the orgasm pleasure. And that's because it's increasing circulation to the genital area. It can also help with other menopause symptoms like hot flashes and moodiness. So it can be taken recreationally, so to speak, without any harm, for these purposes. But because of its ability to increase circulation, it also helps with stamina and endurance during exercise. It helps the flow of oxygen to the muscles, and it promotes quicker muscle recovery. So overall, you can see that, let's say if you take it and you're not exercising, it still helps to increase blood flow, which helps to wake you up. So I love Tribulus. I've been taking it on and off for years. The next one I want to talk about is a combination supplement. It's 2 herbs that are both known as adaptogens. Adaptogens means that they help your body to adapt to stress better. And that is Rhodiola and Ginseng. And in this particular combo, the ginseng is Korean ginseng. There's American ginseng, Panax ginseng. So this one is the Korean ginseng, but they all ginsengs help promote energy and stamina. So both of these herbs, Rhodiola and ginseng, promote energy and stamina, and they both improve mental clarity and cognitive function. Ginseng. Gymnema is an herb for diabetes. I don't know why I said it, but we could talk about that on another video. Ginseng research has shown it to actually improve the fatigue associated with chronic fatigue syndrome. Chronic fatigue syndrome is a syndrome usually brought on by an Epstein-Barr infection and or mononucleosis, which is caused by Epstein-Barr. So people sometimes have residual severe fatigue. Ginseng helps with that. It also has been shown to help with the fatigue from multiple sclerosis. And it improves energy, mood, and mental performance. And rhodiola also increases energy, stamina, strength, mental capacity, athletic performance, and helps the body handle stress because it's an adaptogen. Rhodiola is also a natural antidepressant. So you get these 2 powerhouses together in one tablet and guaranteed to have some improvement in your energy. So do I take this every day? Yes, I do. And you may have heard me talk about the fact that I have a pretty demanding life. I really do. I'm about to turn 61, and I don't really show signs of slowing down so much. I am, running a busy practice with many, many patients. I travel around the United States teaching practitioners how to help patients restore their health naturally. I have a special needs son that is 37, but he still needs a mom. I have my health show. I go on other people's shows. I got my puppy that I gotta take care of. And, my husband passed away 2 years ago, and I'm running the household as well. It's a lot. So, Rhodiola and Ginseng to the rescue. It's not the only thing I take, but it definitely makes a difference. And then the last supplement that I want to discuss is called Cataplex E2. So if you follow me and you hear me talk about standard process supplements, the word Cataplex is an original word coined by the founder of Standard Process, Dr. Royal Lee, and it's, I think, a combination of two words, catalyst and complex. So back when Royal Lee developed these supplements, vitamins were just starting to be discovered. So Cataplex E2 is a part of the vitamin E complex, and it's the oxygen carrying part. So carrying oxygen around the body helps to refresh you, right? So you get increased oxygen to your brain, you get increased oxygen everywhere if you're having muscle fatigue. It's especially good for your heart because your heart's job is to pump blood, which carries oxygen. And then when you take this, when you're not deficient in this, your heart doesn't have to work as hard. So we actually use this for heart support as well, especially if some of your fatigue is due to heart, just like we call it, sluggish heart function or an unhappy heart for whatever reason, nutritional deficiencies, problems like, clogged arteries, which I have a whole other video on heart health, but several of them actually. But this helps with angina. Angina is when you have heart pain. Heart is a muscle, so the muscle can have a spasm that can cause pain, or if you're not getting enough blood flow into the heart, it can cause pain. And people do actually take nitroglycerin, which is like nitric oxide, which we were just talking about, when they have angina, but you could try this. My father died of a heart attack, a massive heart attack when he was 47. So I've always been concerned about my heart health, and I've been taking this for a long time. I pop some extra of it when I'm having a really long work day and I'm starting to, slow down a little bit, or I just need to keep going, but I don't want to take caffeine because if I drink caffeine later in the day, it keeps me awake. I can't do it. So plus, it's not really the ideal solution. Caffeine, by the way, is a diuretic. So if you take too much of it, you get dehydrated. If you are going to drink caffeine, make sure that the source of it is organic, whether that's coffee or tea. I have on my website, drcori.com, I have an organic coffee that has Ganoderma mushroom in it. It's called Organo King. And I didn't think to put it on the screen share, but the mushroom, the Ganoderma mushroom, also known as reishi for those who are smart about mushrooms, the mushroom helps to mitigate the effects of the caffeine, so it's not overly stimulating. It can actually have that later in the day without getting wired. So I just also want to, before we end, I just want to make sure that you know about the source of clean, nutrient-dense food that you can access if you're in the United States, if you understand the vital role that food plays in your health. There's a site that you can get matched with a small-scale family farm that grows clean, nutrient-dense food. It's called farmmatch.com/Dr. Cori, DRCORI. You put your zip code in and they will tell you where you can get this clean, nutrient-dense food. If it's not really close to you, they can ship it to you. And I have more and more people that have been doing this and reporting back to me about, well, first of all, thanking me for letting them know about it, but reporting back to me about how much better they feel since they started eating this way. Outside the US, I have another link for you, which will be in the description of this video, as will all the links to the supplements that I talked about. So I hope that you'll check out Farm Match. And if you are a farmer and you would like to join Farm Match and be the provider of this type of food for others, please get in touch with them because we need more farms. So that's all I have for now. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. Hit the like button if this was helpful. And lastly, and most importantly, please share this information with anyone you know that you think could use it. And until I see you again, I hope that you will stay healthy.